Well, you launched your first business in fifth grade. so, so what was that, and how did that spark your entrepreneurial spirit so early on?
Yeah, my first business was a lawn care business. And what sparked it, I'd like to say it was the entrepreneur inside of me, but it was actually a little bit of jealousy. I'll be honest. I don't even think I talk about that in my book. It was my cousin. They had a huge landscaping business, and he was starting like a little offshoot of that. And I thought, I want to do that too. So it was a little bit of jealousy, but one of my favorite scriptures says that the gifts and callings of God are without repentance. So the entrepreneurial bug was inside of me. It was jealousy that brought it to the surface.
All right. So now you've built and scaled multiple companies. So when did you realize that RV rentals could become more than just a side hustle? It could become a nationwide business.
That was in 2016, kind of like you said, you're trying to talk your wife into full time RVing. That was in 2016. It was really a pain into purpose moment where I had bought my wife an RV for a 10-year wedding anniversary. We were at a campground up in Michigan. It's the middle of summer. She's 7 months pregnant. She's chasing a toddler. It's super hot. And she decides she's going home because she was not as excited as I was. And there I sat thinking, oh my gosh, I just put lots of money into this RV that's now not going to be used, the way I saw it. So I threw it up on Craigslist for rent. And one thing led to the next. And here we are today.
Wow. Where were you in Michigan? Were you in Upper Peninsula or were you somewhere else?
We were at Grand Haven, Michigan.
Well, I tell you, for those that have not gone to Michigan, the west coast of Michigan is what I call it. The west coast on Lake Michigan is absolutely gorgeous, and then the Upper Peninsula on Lake Huron. Oh my gosh, it is. There is something magical about the way those Great Lakes look, and if you've not been there, it's amazing. We planned an RV trip to go do that whole west coast all the way to UP several years ago, and then we ended up having to cancel it for whatever reason. But we have been to the UP. We camped it, and oh, I forget the name of the town, but it's right there, right across the bridge, Mackinac Bridge. We camped
Okay.
up there, and my family were slave drivers. It was the last day of a 14-day trip. We'd been through Canada and Ontario. We'd gone up there, and we were coming back home, and we were supposed to stop in Ohio on the way home overnight, one more night before we got home. And when we left the Upper Peninsula at like 8:30 that morning, my family's like, Dad, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. 13 hours straight I drove, and we finally made it home all in
Oh
one day.
yeah, yeah, and I agree. Michigan is so beautiful. We that's where we were born and raised. Well, not born. I wasn't born there. That's where we were raised, and we have a fireside up in Evan Junction, which is right by Pitcher Rocks. And yeah, that whole area up there is just gorgeous. So definitely, Traverse City, Michigan, was actually one of the top RV destinations a couple of years ago.
Hey there, it's the real Jason Duncan. Thank you for watching this video. If you are an entrepreneur and you've ever thought about what it's going to be like when you get ready to exit your business, I'm the guy you want to follow. So make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and go check out the link in the description, therealjasonduncan.com. Check out the resources I've got for people just like you, as an entrepreneur who's trying to get his life back, get her life back, get your time and freedom back. We've got a couple other videos you might be interested in. There's one here and there's one here. If that's what you want as an entrepreneur, if you're being trapped in your business, then I can help you get out of that. So go to therealjasonduncan.com. The link is in the description and check out one of these videos. I'll see you next time.